Hi guys.
Hi.
We are on live again.
Yeah.
So now you see me again every week.
You said so every week, so you're gonna stay tuned.
I don't mind if you want to see me every week. Maybe they don't want to see it, right?
Yeah, maybe they comment and say, oh, you're using Lucas face and now it's
Yeah.
no.
Okay, what happened to your shirt, by the way?
I don't know.
So is it like loop-sided?
It's this thing called fashion, like showing off certain features, but don't show off everything. I mean, that's life, right? You don't show all of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, must be mysterious.
Fashion with a D.
Fashion
with a D.
Fashion with a D.
Okay, so today we are going to be sharing on some tips on how to save money, right?
Yeah, how to stretch your dollar.
Yeah, stretch until very stretch.
Yeah, but not stretch until the point where it's too much.
Yeah, because weddings you need to spend quite a lot, right?
Yeah, and everything is increasing in prices also. Like booking of venues. I mean, it's no secret, right? Like you book venues, like you rent things, do decoration and whatnot. Everything is increasing. It's not just weddings already.
House, everything. I think it came out in the news last week. Saying that weddings are getting more and more expensive. The venues, and there are so many options, right?
Yeah.
Because there are more people viewing already.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, help us share out with your friend that is getting married, and I think this will be a very. I hope this will be a very useful.
I think definitely because
session.
If you are planning a wedding, right, you need to set a budget. You can't just blindly spend your money because after the wedding, there's so many other things so many other milestones you need to complete.
Yeah.
Like housing and not
renovation.
I feel like I sound like an old person advising people on this.
You are what? You are. Oh, okay, let's forget about the age. Let's not talk. Let's not go there. Okay. So you are going to give up this book also, right?
Yes.
How to give up 会时?
How to give up myself?
No.
Okay,
Nobody will want. Okay, let's talk about the book.
Okay, so for this book, right? Okay, I believe in every live video session we have been sharing this book so publicly. So it's actually a book on how I suggest. It's not flipped, right? It's a definitive guide to wedding planning. So it includes a lot of tips and advice on wedding planning in general, like what kind of venues, what factors to actually consider when you're choosing a venue. To things like what kind of gowns you should pick based on your body shape, and then like the nitty gritty details, like like your traditions, your betrothal.
Betrothal.
The 过大礼 we say Chinese lah.
Yeah.
Like the traditions you need to go through lah.
Yes.
So like
yes.
And it also talks about like wedding photography. It's basically everything that you need about wedding planning, wedding preparation. It's all in this book. It's really compact.
Yes.
You just discuss me.
Whatever that you say is true. So if you are planning to be a wedding planner after a wedding, right? Wow, this book is super useful. Because I got so many wedding planner that is starting in this industry, right? They came and bought this book.
Yeah.
But today, this book we are not selling, we are giving it away.
For free. So what steps they need to take to
So they need to share our video to their friend, right? And make them public, and then take a screenshot of it, and then send us the screenshot to let us know that you have already shared the video.
Yeah, so only one person will be able to walk away with this book.
Yes.
And it's priced at $39. $39. Sorry, so much. I decreased the price.
Your boss is watching, you be careful.
Sorry, boss. Anyway, it's at $39 at Kinokuniya. Now you got a chance to get it for free.
Yes. If you don't get it this week, really, we have a client that didn't get this last week, a few weeks ago. Then I said, you go and see the video next week.
Yeah,
we have been giving this since like the first live video.
Yeah, first live discussion that we have.
Yes.
We'll wait for more people to be online, then we will start a little.
Yes.
In 5 minutes.
Yes.
So sorry to keep you guys waiting also because we're supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but
something happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so whoever that is watching, right, who is already started planning their wedding, maybe you can also interact with us then so that if you have questions, so that we can answer.
If you have any questions, right, you can just comment in the thread in your own live thread that you're watching
Yes,
in,
yes.
and you will answer from there.
Yes.
So last week because last week it was Lucas and Ming was in the video, the live conversation, right? On choosing the bridal boutique. One of the things you shared.
Oh yeah, I forget already. No lah, just kidding. So we shared on some tips on how to select a bridal boutique lah, right? Such as you know, when you go for bridal boutique hunting, right? There are so many. There are so many bridal boutique out there, right?
Yeah.
And the last thing that you want to happen is you make a mistake and you regret.
Why are you so far from me?
Because I look slimmer, ma. So that I look slimmer. Because you're very slim, that's why you sit in front.
Anyway, you think?
Yeah, so I was saying that a lot of people also, they're scared of making mistake, ma. So we share with them on the tips on how to avoid this from happening. You can actually see what we have shared on the link, on our link, right?
Yeah, actually the link is already, we are included in the caption here.
Yes,
you can just
yes.
directly go there just to see what they have shared.
Yeah. And one thing I remember after we shared, right, there's one client immediately message us to thank us because I'm not going to tell you who that couple is, but then they thank us for sharing a very important tips like there are some bridal boutique, they in order to give you more freebies, right, they want you to pay in full amount. Then there must be something.
I mean, your wedding only happens once. I mean, we keep saying this, but it's true, right? I mean, weddings only happen once.
Yes.
You don't really want to leave it to someone who isn't able to take care of the wedding.
Yes. Yeah. I think most importantly, right now, for a wedding packages or wedding service like what we provide, right? I would say most importantly is whoever you engage, you must have a trust in that person, because this is like a very important thing, and you put your wedding planning in someone's hand, right? So you also must make sure that person is reliable.
I mean, like, of course it's your wedding, right? You put your heart and soul into it, so you want the people in your wedding, involved in your wedding, to also kind of pour their heart and soul into your wedding. It has to be aligned, otherwise it doesn't really make sense.
Yes.
You want this and the person don't care at all.
Yes.
Whatever.
So that was last week what we shared. So this week we are going to share with you on the topic that we should like the most.
Why? Why do you say that? Because I'm very cheap.
No, because you are very 精打细算, which is very good. This is a very good.
Sorry, can you translate in channel 5? Like the English person in me doesn't understand.
Can you?
I don't understand.
Meaning that she is very good in planning financially.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's important. Like, you don't want to anyhow. I mean, you may take such a long time to earn all that money. You want to anyhow spend, right, on like things you don't need, or like you just find ways to actually use your money correctly so that you have enough spare to play around with.
Yes.
Or you can actually use it for honeymoon.
Yes. Oh, honeymoon, yes. You know, because I think sometimes if you never plan properly, right? I mean, the same thing that you might just need to spend $50, but you spend $70, right? So today we are here to teach you on how to avoid that from happening.
Why you cannot say the title?
What title? How to stretch the dollar? Because
he can't pronounce it.
No.
So what is the first step? What's the
Hi Cheng?
Yeah, that's Miss Cheng.
Miss Cheng, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna start on this the topic on how to stretch your dollar. So if you just join us, we're gonna share on how you can use your money wisely, how you can use your money wisely so that it doesn't overrun your budget.
Yes.
And all this.
Okay, before that, we're going to let you all know again how to win this book. Which is your turn.
So in order to win this book, you have to first like our Facebook page. Let me just see through. Like our Facebook page, share this live video to the public via your Facebook.
Yes.
Take a screenshot of what you sharing that, and then send it to us through Facebook Messenger. So only one person will be able to win it, and will be picked by random.
Yes. And this book, the retail price is $39.
And you can get it for free. So simple steps.
Okay, this book. Okay, please share. Okay, please help us share.
Share this video with someone who will benefit from this, especially if they just started the wedding planning.
Yes. And this book is really very easy to read lah. I see all the words with nice drawing, nice color, nice picture. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Nice photos.
Let's start.
Okay, so what is the first step in order to stretch your dollars?
Yeah. I think the first thing is to, in Singapore, the usual tradition is to always have the RM. The solemnization, then the wedding banquet, right? One way to actually stretch your dollar is to actually combine these two events together.
Yes.
So, what does it mean by that? So, what am I saying? As what I just said, have it both on the same day so that you can save money. How do you save the money? So, let's say, for example, you're booking a venue. You already booked you have to book a venue, right, for your both occasions.
Yes.
So, you might as well book one venue and do everything in that day itself.
Yes.
Of course, you need to check with the coordinator whether the venue is available in that timing. But usually, it's available lah. And
for the solemnization.
Yeah, for the solemnization also. And because one way that this allows you to save money, it's not just the same venue, but it's also because if let's say you hold your RM on a separate date as compared to your wedding banquet, right? You might need to pay more for the catering, the food. Like solemnization, unless they're just going there just to see you solemnize, which is not the usual case. Most of the time people actually do catering because there are guests coming in, you want to celebrate that moment with them, right? So if you separate the dates, you need to pay for both sides of the food, which is quite a lot of money.
And averagely, for RM, how many tables we should? If they're going to do, because what you're trying to say is, try to combine RM and wedding reception on the same day, so they don't need to pay for another amount of money for the RM solemnization. So usually, if they do it separately, normally how many tables they would need for the solemnization?
How many tables?
So that they can know what are the how much they will be able to save.
Solemnization, everything is around 50 people.
Yeah.
It's usually a smaller
5 tables.
It's usually it's usually a smaller crowd because it's a more intimate celebration of the union. Whereas in wedding banquet, it's like for everyone that you know and probably don't.
So like what Huish said, right? Okay, let's say 20 to 50 tables. Nowadays for wedding venue, they charge approximately about I'm saying at the lower side, what per pax about 120. That is lunch. If you take dinner, it will be higher. So imagine 120, 20 pax already. How much? 4,000. Oh, my client said buy to me. so 20 pax is about 4,000 plus, right? If my maths is not wrong. So you save, if you do it on the same day, or you save about 4,000 plus already, right? For 20 pax. So I think usually we would suggest our client if can combine the two ceremony together. And also I know sometimes the reason why they want to split it into 2 days, right, is also because they want to get their house before the wedding.
I was going to say that. Because there's a lot of when you apply for house, there's a lot of rules here and there. I'm not exactly sure, but I know we have heard of couples say that they need to do it on separate days because
they need
to
the certificates to be presented so that you can get your key, right? But okay, so Peru, she asked a question. Maybe it's more recommend to have RM and banquet on the same day so we don't need to invite people. Just that we have to decide who to invite to our ceremony and what to do in the time before the banquet.
Actually it's quite true. So like imagine you your friend goes to RM and then your wedding banquet. I say right, they didn't give ampang for both days. That's just me. I don't know whether that's how you feel. And they need to set aside the time in that slot just for your RM and wedding. So Pyramid made a very good point. But instead of doing that, you can just combine everything in one day. Then you just leave that day free for your day. Have to decide what to do between RM ceremony and the time before the banquet. Because usually there's always a a gap, maybe like 1 to 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually in that kind of case, right? I mean, one way to actually kind of entertain your guests, because I mean they're there to celebrate your wedding, right? But to stand around for 1 hour is a bit much. So what you can do is actually to arrange some activities, within that window of time. So it can be like things like your instant photo booth, where like your friends can actually take pictures with each other before the wedding starts.
Or having like some very interesting photo corner.
Like photo gallery, so they can see all your photos you've taken from your wedding photo shoot and whatnot.
One of our very popular items that client will always pick is a photo gallery. So that the photo gallery that we do is not just we present your photo nicely. It is also very Insta-worthy, right?
It's almost like a backdrop, not backdrop, like a like a photo. What do you call it? A photo opportunity to like and like it's nice like instead of like a normal album.
Because I think after like helping so many couples, right? I observed that recently most of the couple that they come to us or they engage us or not, right? What they have in mind is they want something that is different, but in a good way lah, not over the top kind, right? Different, and so that people will remember. And the guests that attend the wedding would enjoy the experience.
Just now we were talking about this also. I think it's not about whether you need to give an ang pao.
Okay, so Pedro is saying about the ang pao thing. Because because if you separate into 2 sessions, right? I think this is a very grey area.
It's very grey area. It's very grey area, not just for yourself, but for your guests.
I mean, of course, I wouldn't say that the couple will expect like your guests to give ang pao, but then nowadays the banquet is the price is getting higher so sometimes you want to cover it's also money, right? Then if you want to ask your friend that you invite for the RM and the actual day to give you ang pao twice, also you don't know how to say, right? So it's really
a pricey, sticky situation you need to be in. But
oh, Ling Zhi said hello.
Hi, Ling Zhi. Okay, so next, what is the next thing we can do? What's the next thing the brides can do?
Okay, so this always comes to this question always comes to me because I'm one of the gown designer at LaBelle. So a lot of clients, right? Because of all the social media, all the influencers sharing that how their gown being custom made, how special it is, right? So they're getting more and more clients looking for looking for their gown being custom made.
Or actually considering customizing their wedding gown.
And sometimes because of made to measure custom making the dress, right? There will be additional cost incurred
naturally because there's so much more effort. Like I mean, for Lucas, I have seen him like spending a lot of time. This is just the first part of the process. The first part is like he needs to sit down and talk to the bride, spend like a few hours talking to them, like what kind of design you're looking for, what are the features that you like, what are the concerns that you have in a wedding gown, then like the material and whatnot. And it's a very long process then after that it's like a lot of work to make sure the design looks good according to the drafts and whatnot.
So this is like coincidentally we have a dress here. This is like a made to measure gown. Maybe we can share with our. So this is a made to measure gown. So usually from this, right, this dress when it is okay, she's poked by some pins. So this dress, right, when it is sent back from the seamstress, is actually plain without lace at all.
Sorry, there's so much bubble tea in the photo. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
So it's empty. We need to cut the lace and patch it. Piece by piece.
Just to ensure that it is
it
kind
flow
of
nicely.
symmetrical.
Yes.
A lot of things to actually consider when it comes to customized design. That's why there's a lot of work that goes into it, and naturally it fetches a higher price tag.
Yes. Yeah. So if you guys, if you guys are one of the tips lah that you don't spend a lot, right? Is instead of going for customization, go for a bridal boutique has a wide variety of gown selections off the rack. Yeah, and also a bridal boutique that is professional enough to, because having millions of gown is one thing, but whether the staff, the bridal specialist or your coordinator, right, know how to pick the gown for you is also another thing, right?
Yeah, like I think brides have this concern. They are afraid that they cannot find a gown that actually fits them perfectly, and there's nothing wrong with going with off the rack. I think what Lucas, sorry,
only one.
Yeah, Lucas made a very good point on like the expertise of the bridal boutique and the people working in there, because basically renting off the rack means like you have a range of gowns, right? Then you can choose like whatever design you want and you rent it from there. But the next step into making sure that the gown actually fits you perfectly is the alteration of the gown, and knowing that. I mean, and also like the advisor is able to actually recommend designs that suit you better based on their range, because the range can be very big, man. Like maybe hundreds of designs, so it's impossible to try out all the gowns. So yeah,
Adrian.
So one of the main things that we need, or like if you're renting off the rack gown, is the expertise, and usually it's at a much more affordable rate as compared to like customizing the design. Yeah.
And also I've met with some clients. They were told that they couldn't find. I mean, they went to a few places and then because they might not be in a model shape, so they were told that they need to go for customizations. They are not able to find off the rack gowns, which after they come to us, I tell them that's not true lah. Unless if you want your gown to
be super unique.
Yeah, super unique or fit into what you exactly want. What I mean is the type of lace that you want, the length that you want, the kind of cut that you want, right?
True.
The kind of texture that you want. If you are into like such detail, then finding off the rack
may not be a viable option lah.
Yes. But when you are still open for suggestion, right? In order not to spend so much for your wedding, go for off the rack.
Off the rack. Right.
Yes. So the next is, nowadays, a lot of people also consider going overseas.
Feels like there's a bubble that came out. Sorry.
There's there's a fly.
Moving on. Okay, so
too excited.
Design gowns until very excited.
Yes. So the next would be going overseas for photography, right? Yeah. Where are the popular places?
It's not to go overseas. To go local.
I mean, another thing is a lot of clients, they want to go overseas. That's why they're spending a lot of money. Just another way of saying it. So what we are saying is, do your photo shoot local
in Singapore.
In Singapore rather than going overseas.
You see like which locations? We have a lot of couples that actually ask about going to Australia, Japan, especially during the cherry blossom season.
I think Japan. Recently I heard a lot. Japan
every year. Taiwan also. Taiwan is pretty popular. Other places. Bali from time to time. Paris. Oh,
Europe.
So like it's like, I mean, each country has their own 特点, especially Chinese.
Wow, Chinese from you 会是.
Yeah, by the way, my Chinese is very bad, so pardon me.
Yeah, because she's not. She's okay. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. So. Different countries have their own like 特点嘛. Like say in Japan, usually people go there because maybe it's the cherry blossom is one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the iconic feature, right? Then they have all those temples, the shrines.
And the bamboo.
The bamboo forest. The
bamboo forest.
Bamboo forest. Wow, that's very
see, she went to Japan before.
I will go there again. Anyway.
Yes.
then in Europe, it's more like the modern architecture, the buildings, the landscape, and whatnot. Then like Bali and all this, it's more like the nature, the resort.
But usually, most of the clients who inquire to go overseas, right, they have one thing in common is they want their photo to look different. Yes.
But
right.
I think it also depends on like the concept.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to go for it. Because of course every couple wants their photo to look different, right?
They want the photo to not be able to tell that it's in Singapore. That's what I get lah. Most of the clients they came and then I spoke to and they show me overseas photography. Yeah. And also, I mean, there's also another reason is they might met in the country that they want to go. Yeah. So
I think it really depends. If you're going overseas, it really depends what kind of style you want.
Yes.
Because we have some couples that actually like they prefer maybe close-up shots of themselves with photos like to actually capture the expression on their face. And these kind of things is you can do it just in local in Singapore lah. Like you don't really have to go to another country just to capture such shots. Yeah, which is a lot of money. Like you need to pay. Okay, when you go overseas photography, right? You need to pay for like your accommodation, the flight, etiquette. Accommodation not just for yourself. Like you also need to pay for the crew members who are actually going over there. You need to probably also pay for your photo shoot transport.
Yes.
And yeah, there's a lot of like logistics things that you need to you might need to arrange, and you might need to pay extra on top of that. Of course, different photographers or like different bridal boutiques may be able to help you in those areas, but there will be an extra charge definitely. Because of all these traveling expenses.
Some clients also, because they want to go overseas, but they also want to save money, right? So what they do is they engage the locals. I mean, local, not Singapore lah. Like they
the
want
local
to go
in that country.
Yeah, they want to go Australia. They will engage the Australian photographer, right? I mean, there are pros and cons about this lah. Like the pros is yes, you can save money, but then on the other side, right? You know, sometimes the photographer it depends on where you go lah. Maybe for example, I'm not saying that good or not lah, but if you're going like those Angmoh country, right? And then their photographer usually have their own style. Yeah. And because in Singapore we are used to looking at the more Singapore captured kind of photography, right? So when you compare with a photographer from other place, right? When you see you might be able to see a very big difference. Yeah, not just the photographer style, I think the makeup also. Yeah, so a lot of my clients, right, they are like hesitating whether to save money or to make sure that the photo that they capture is what they want. Sometimes you save money, yes, but then later the makeup artist that you hire from overseas is not to your liking. Yeah, after you see photos, you can't do it. Not the things that you want, then you need to reshoot again. Then you spend twice. Yeah, so that's why we would suggest if you don't want to spend so much extra, consider doing local photo shoot, and then before the photo shoot can have a discussion with the photographer on how to make the photo looks more something that is more you and more unique. Yeah.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, this is not things to consider lah. At the end of the day, it's really your choice also. But these are certain things that we notice when it comes to like the concerns that couples have when it comes to overseas shoot.
So on top of that, right? I think credit cards also. Right.
That's true. Like I sound so excited because I go shopping, right? Like
yeah, and you have like a lot of credit card, right?
No,
and
I
from
don't.
There you
moving. Yeah, maybe next time I'll use it for my wedding, right?
So how do you save money by using different credit cards?
Because I think different credit cards, like they do have like cash rebates or cash backs, depending on which company, which bank, and under each bank there are different cards, right? Like for different purposes. So one way you can actually kind of stretch your money is to use the right cards to get your cash rebates. Because I think there are some plans or schemes where like if you spend a certain amount, you can get your like a cash rebate back.
Yes.
And like they have different ranges. So let's say for example, maybe you spend $1 to $500, maybe you get $10 cash rebate. But then if you spend $500 to $1,000, you can get like, what did I say? My cash rebate, $10, $50 cash rebate. Then maybe you can get like $200 cash rebate. Then as you spend more and more, the cash rebate becomes higher. Of course, this is just an example. I don't know whether there's such a plan, but that's how usually it works for cash rebates.
There are a lot of different plans by the banks.
Excited, yeah. You need
yeah. Sorry. I think not just cash rebate. There's some credit card that they let you accumulate the miles, right? So that you can change for air tickets for your honeymoon. Right.
Go to a further country.
Yeah. And before your wedding, you spend money, and so before you start paying, right? Go online and do your research. Go to see like from a few banks and see what you want. If you want cashback, then you get a cashback credit card lor. If you want miles, then you get a miles back credit card lor. Yeah. Hi Peishan. And what are other things that
I think I got one. It might be a bit difficult, but it's a stretch to try this. It's actually to avoid holding a wedding during the wee hours, the morning.
Oh yeah. The early hour charge. Right?
Yeah, the early hour charge. Because I think in Singapore most Chinese couples they have this like just now we mentioned, right, the the ceremony. Some of them have the auspicious timing, and sometimes the auspicious timing can be really early. Let's say, for example, we have couples whose auspicious timing is at 8 a.m. Yeah.
No, got earlier, especially if you are some Teochews they need to fetch the bride before sunrise.
Correct.
I have clients, they 12 a.m. start to make up.
Yeah, and that comes with an early hour charge.
Yes.
Because you require your service providers to actually come down earlier, spend the time to actually come down earlier just to service your wedding.
Yeah.
And that would come with an early hour charge.
Yeah.
Which would be more expensive.
Yeah.
There's a lot more extra charges involved. So it's not just your makeup artist, it also includes like your photographer, your actually photographer,
videographer.
Yeah, videographer. If you're having a videographer on the day itself. Because some couples may not really have.
Yes.
Yeah. But these are certain costs that you if you can if you can avoid, then avoid. I know it's a bit difficult because usually it's based on the parents whether they want you to do the auspicious timing ceremony thing. Yeah.
So this is in order for you to avoid like the hours, right? The planning is very important. Your scheduling on the actual day. How to have in order to understand more how to how to set a right schedule, right? How to organize, right? So what you can do is you can read this book. Yeah. I know there is a template in this book that teach you on how to create your schedule on the actual day, right? Yeah. So share this video and then take a screenshot of it and then share with us. Then you will stand a chance to win this book.
Yeah, so I think that's about it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys, your support was great. If let's say you have any questions on how you can spend your money wisely on your wedding, just hit us up through Facebook.
Yes.
Just drop us a message. We'll respond to you within 24 working hours.
Yes.
Yeah. And
24. Yes.
Then let's say if you want to make an appointment to come down to know more about our services, have a consultation, then just let us know that.
Yes, by the way, we just launched our new collections, Parishon.
Yeah.
Yes. So, please feel free to make an appointment with us if you want to have a look at the collections. And also, our photographer, right? They just did a quite, I would say, very interesting photo shoot.
Yeah. The photo shoot.
Yes. Yeah. So come down to our boutique and have a look at our portfolio.
Who knows? You might be able to find like a photography concept based on that.
Yes.
And you don't have to go overseas.
Oh yes.
We'll see how.
And also, we can personally teach you how to save money.
Yeah, I mean that's our job. Right? It's like advisors as experts.
Yeah.
We're supposed to help you.
And then we just charge by coffee only.
Yeah, no, we have coffee and snacks.
No, we charge by coffee.
Charge by coffee.
So client they will just need to.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, yeah.
So what are we going to be sharing next week?
We'll be sharing more on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it will be a surprise.
Yes.
What we're going to share for next week.
But if you have any kind of topics that you want to know about, please let us know.
Yes.
We'll talk about.
Yes. And also, if you want to see if there's any design that you think you would like to see in our collection, you can also send us.
Hit us up.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to the next conversation. Bye.
Bye.